Okay, so hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. So hello everyone. So hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. I shall turn off all sound because why wouldn't I? And today I have brought you a new series I want to make. So here's how it goes. So look, there's this game, right? It's called Epic Little War Game, and it's a pretty fun game, or at least I find it pretty fun. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna make like a story out of this. I mean, you could find it historically reminiscent or something, but look, I'm gonna try to make like a story, right, out of this. And so they're like, here's an example, like, I don't know, like Blue and Aqua have like this disputed zone, the mountain, and I mean, it leads to war, but then like maybe France, I mean, Green is like allies with this Aqua dude, and he's like, he fights Blue. Look, you get the point. It's like a fighty mighty simulator, and I'm gonna be like narrating it with yeah, and well, it's just fun, I guess. I mean, you find it as it is, honestly, but yeah, okay. So oh, and I forgot to explain one more thing. So a day, if you see like on the corner, I don't know if it. Well, I mean, technically it's the left, but well, okay, look, the top left corner, it's day one, and day one is supposed to be so like each one day I'm making it a month, and basically how it goes is that, well, it's a day, right, and it's a month. Why is it a month? Well, because there's gonna be military movement and buildings happening. And don't tell me that all of these cities buildings are just gonna happen in like a day, right? No, it's in a month. So it means that each 12 days in game is like a year. So like next to this is the coins, and it's 750 right now, which doesn't really need that much detail, but basically it's kind of supposed to be like a like how the economy is doing, and just generally about the economy of these nations. So like 750, and it really depends on how much cities and other stuff you have that we'll get to later. So like, Blue starts off by getting, well, oil pumps and generally having some very good income and stuff, and even more oil pumps, and it's very, very good for Blue. And so, Blue decides that he should start by building a city, but he doesn't have enough money, so like, I don't know why I included that. Probably okay. Anyway, so Red kind of starts off the same, except that Red is pretty aggressive and instantly starts building a city and getting military ready. Now I forgot to tell you the story about this. It's basically that all of these nations came from one huge empire. We're just gonna call it the Shugomaramishkubashkik. So they came from the Shugoramari Shomakashkesh, and it collapsed due to all of the ethnic tension going on, and all these nations formed out of it. So they know about each other enough to hate each other. Yeah. Boing. So it's green's turn. Wait, is this a camera angle I want? Yeah, it is. Alright, so green's turn. Green begins by making oil pumps. However, he quickly goes into experimentation. No. Very quickly goes to experimentation about how to like get your own money without oil pumps and stuff. Look, you're just gonna need to bear with me that these are oil pumps, and I don't know how they're doing money, even though they have no one to sell them to, but it's just how the game goes. Okay, look, we can just call them, I don't know, economic centers or something, but I'm calling them oil pumps. And if you have a problem, then I have a problem with you. Yeah. What? Alright, so, right, and now Orange quickly begins like a regular person would and gets oil pumps, which is very good for Orange economy and good for everyone in Orange, but there's no city, so no one really exists. And Yellow begins, and they quickly decide that getting the mountain is a very good option and instantly go to colonize the mountain and generally get everyone going up there, which is a pretty good strategic thingy if war would happen. And now Aqua is like building, and I mean, look, do I really need to mention that people are building oil pumps every single time? Aqua just simply put it as developing. Now Blue builds his first city up north because he thought that being cold was a pretty good thing. And, he tried to find Santa or something. And, right, so now Red builds even more cities. And generally speaking, has the most population out of everyone. And begins begins getting a military going. Now, here is a rule I like to set about war in here. So, first, at the beginning of the game, each city can only give you 2 military people, and at least just one, 2 divisions at the start, and one per I would say 2 days, right? So at the beginning of the game, going to war is probably not the wisest option, but you know. And also, what I would like to point out is that if you encircle something, let's just say Orange came and he encircled this city, right? Now in the game, naturally you can just get troops and everything, but what I like to do is if it's encircled, it's basically unavailable. So you just can't get troops out of there. I mean, unless it's well, no. We'll get to that later. And then, if you cut someone's electricity, so let's just say you destroyed their power factory, and then they don't have power. So, a turn needs to pass in order for them to be able to get it through. Because, well, in the game, you can just, build a power factory again and just, get it through. But even if that happens, it's not gonna happen in my timeline, right? So you can't get it through if in one turn the power goes out, so it would be disabled the other turn, and then you can use it again, but it would generally be disabled. So Green finally finds something that could work and begins building on it, and boom, however, he quickly realizes how expensive it is, So he decides to take this oil pump, considering that blue is really doing nothing in their lives right now. So, right. I mean, orange finds, spots that had aggression, and not really aggression, but he knows red enough to know that these people will probably want war, and instantly gets to building out here so that if this is destroyed, he still has over there a kind of like a safe haven for his people. So yellow quickly like starts building more cities up the hill, and generally speaking is doing okay, you know. And Aqua is also doing pretty good with a very, very balanced economy as they refuse to expand too much out. Too much out? Is that even grammar? Yeah, man, it's like they expanded too much out and they overextended their front, leading to a two-front war. So, Blue has a. So, borders are still not marked right now. You need to know that. So, everybody kind of has freedom until barricades and general, border is set. While no, this is later, man. So Red quickly gets a way better military going, but not the military. It's like more population and just builds over here in an attempt to get more of a border and being bigger than this guy. You know, Red's geography kind of limits him of really like money. And he is a capitalist pig. So, he needs some oil and he only has two oil pumps. So expanding here is a logical option. And maybe if he can expand here, having four oil pumps, which should be like borderline good, you know? And Greening finds that his economic projects are kind of like really expensive. But then he creates a 5-day plan, right? Um, to fix the whole thing by just building more, but wisely building more. So Orange finally gets done with this city, and well, yeah, Orange is not having the best time right now, mainly because Red's existence. And I think this was enough for today. I'm probably gonna upload another video. I'm making this on January 4, but when you get it, it's probably gonna be like, I don't know, January 7, and then episode 2 is probably gonna come up at January 8. I have a pretty bad connection. So, bye!